Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day prediction. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me guys what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring home. Okay, that being said, let's go. Please again, guys, watch more of my videos, please, and thank you. And yeah, comment down below what team do you think will bring the NBA championship, and tell me what team is your guys' favorite team is. And yeah, that being said, let's go. Alright, so we got a lot to get into. I know I've been gone for like a few days, 2-3 days. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it, and I'm going to talk about all the stuff that's been happening, the stuff that's about to happen, and all of the breaking news. But yeah, let's get into this game real quick, and then we can get on to the recap. So, where do I start off first? First off and foremost, my friend that is a Celtics fan, and all my friends out there that are Celtics fans, it's not looking good for me. And I know what people are going to say to me in the comments. It's only 2 games, don't worry. Is it time for me to panic? Because you guys remember what I said last series, or before this series even started, for the finals, that my friend was, saying that the Celtics might sweep the Mavericks. And I think that's looking like a reality. I know it's only 2-zip, and I know the game's heading back to Dallas. I don't care what anybody says right now. You guys can say the job's not finished. They're going back to Dallas. Everyone's telling me that Dallas is really good at home. Sure about that? Are you sure about that, Mavs fans? Are you sure about that, Mavs players? You lost this game 98-105. I thought you were going to do a little comeback, like what you did this past season, or during this past season. The Celtics are a way better team, way better roster, way better fan base. And I think I'm really mad that I went for the Mavs. I wish I went back to my prediction video and I chose the Celtics. I don't care what Laker fans say in the comments. Laker fans, I don't care what you say in the comments. Okay? The Mavs might get swept. And everybody keeps telling me in person, because I've been off for a few days, this is the worst NBA Finals we've ever seen. True. But let me say this to you real quick before we, move on. This might be one of the worst finals we've ever seen? Probably not. No, for me, no. Not yet. I would hate it if the Celtics get swept. I would. I mean, not swept. I would hate for the Mavs to get swept, to be honest. I would. Well, let me take you back down to memory lane, guys. So, we can all go back to game 2, right? In Boston. Now, one Pacific player I'm talking about is PJ Washington. This man was trying to go in for a dunk, if I'm correct. I don't know what quarter it was in. I think it was somewhere around 3rd or maybe 2nd. He was going in for a dunk because he got a steal off of a Celtics player. I don't know who exactly. But PJ Washington was trying to go in for a dunk. He found a wide open zone, like a dunk area. And then out of nowhere, Derek White and Jaylen Brown come out and hit him. Now, Derek White hit the backboard with the basketball. Okay, smacked the basketball off the backboard, right? We can let that go. But let me go back to this guy named Jaylen Brown, the man that everybody thought he's the great player. Everybody said that this man is better than Jason Tatum. The man that said he succeeded for all of the other Celtics. The man that won the finals, or Eastern Conference champion. This man, physically, mentally, now I'm not going to sit here and count him out for it, but I'm just going to say it either way. He potentially fouled PJ Washington. Now, people might ask, what do you mean by that? Or how do you know that? Where's your proof at? Okay, go back to the video of PJ Washington going for a dunk. You can see his arm push PJ Washington around his back area. I don't know what to say. He pushed him like right on his back. Like his whole hand was on the number 25 near his name. Now, if you don't want to sit here and say that the refs are not calling that a foul, then what is a foul? PJ Washington physically, mentally got pushed by Jaylen Brown when PJ Washington was going for a dunk. Go back and watch that little clip. Now, I don't want to say that Derek White got all the, credit of blocking that shot, or should I say Jaylen Brown fouled him and they didn't see it? Or maybe Celtics fans say that wasn't a foul. What are you talking about? Celtics fans, you guys can say what you want in the comments because you're just going to say anything you want because it's your own team. And here's the thing, the Dallas Mavericks are not my, team that I would say that I rock with them since the whole season. I talk about them a lot. But the only main player that I'm talking about a lot is Luka. And Luka, if Luka somehow, some way leaves Dallas, I'll be happy, honestly. But it probably won't happen. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But that's all I wanted to say. And speaking of Luka Doncic, man, oh man, do I have a lot to say about you? Do I have a lot to say about you? Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. First off, I don't care what the excuse is. You can say this is your first finals. This is your first playoffs. This is your first great game of the season. This is your first great game when you came into the league. Okay, cool. I don't care about that. I don't care. Everybody can go around giving you flowers and high five and fist bumps. I'm going to tell you the wrong and good. What you did in this game, I don't know how many turnovers you did. What are you doing, bro? Now, I will give you a pass because, this might be like, your best Luka Doncic I've ever seen in the playoffs or in the finals. But no excuse for Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, you're supposed to be clutching the playoffs. Now, you remember when I say that these players get, freeze, whatever they whatever I said back in the day, they're scared of the finals or the big moments or the big lights. Go back down to memory lane. Kyrie Irving. It looks like you're becoming that joke. You've been down this road before. We all know what you can do. Now, you're probably doing bad because you're playing against the Celtics. You're playing against your former team. What happened, what you did when you were on the Celtics. You stomped, or when you left the Celtics, you stomped on that leprechaun logo, which I think that is a bad thing to do. Just in general, for any team. Regardless if you're a Celtics or any other team out there. I think it's a horrible thing to step on, just a logo. So, yeah. But you are doing some bad things in the playoffs. I don't know what you're doing. I want to say this loud and clear to every Mavs fans and every Celtics fans. If the Mavs lose this game today, it's over. It's cooked. Throw it away. It's done. The series is over. There is no way the Celtics lose a 3-0 lead. There's no way. There's no way. Why is all my friends telling me Mavs in 7? Why would you say Mavs in 7 if the Mavs can't even get a win on the board? Doesn't make any sense. You got to get a win to talk. So far, you're not even talking. You're losing. They're punching you right in the face. I guess. But again, no hate to any fan base out there. No hate to any players out there. But this is just, Mavs, first time to the finals since back in the day with Dirk Nowitzki. And then, to be honest, and this is Luka's first time too to the finals. He made it to the playoffs, not to the finals. He's probably, anxious. He wants to get to his first ring. And to be honest, and I tell this to each and every player not player, but I tell this to all my friends, and I tell this, and if I was a head coach to any team out there, I'll say this right now to each and every player out there. Take your time. Don't rush it through, because if you rush it through, it won't be perfect. It won't be good. So take your time on it. And to be honest, this is a game. This is a fast-paced game. Now, nobody should be in panic mode right now. But I will say this loud and clear. I am in panic mode. I know what you guys are saying. You're down. Your team is down 2-0. You don't think they're going to come back? So far, the way the Celtics have been playing, I don't think the Celtics can't even or the Mavs can even get a win. The way the Celtics have been playing, I don't think the Mavs can get a win. The way that Dinkus Pincus is going off, I don't know what the man can do. I don't know what else he can do. He's trying to say, I want to get that ring. Because I played for the Mavs. I played for New York. Let me go to Boston and see what I could do with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And to be honest with you guys, that's a scary duo. You guys want to talk about the big threes, the big fours, the big fives. How about the big Celtics? Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Dinkus Pincus, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford. That's just crazy to me. The Celtics are a legit team. You know what I say? You remember when I used to say back in the regular season, you don't need to get great players to beat a super team. You need a young team, and I know what people are saying. Young team won't get you nowhere. You never know. Look what the Celtics are doing. Now, I'm not going to say, well, some of them are young, but not all of them. Like Al Horford. This team is legit. This team is a scary team coming from this season, from futures to come. And if the Celtics becoming this dominating team every single year, they might get more than 18. Gonna say that loud and clear. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to say, and that's what I want to speak on. Every Laker fan right now is crossing their fingers that Mavs win 2 games in Dallas, and then somehow, in some way, get some energy in Boston. That's all we're going to see, and that's what we're all going to hope. Everybody cross your fingers that does happen, all right? So, yeah. And then, yeah, that's all I have. So, refs, do me a favor real quick. Go back and rewind that clip of Jaylen Brown pushing PJ Washington, and then we're good. And then tell me what you messed up on, all right? Tell me in the comments while you're at it. I want to point that out. Let's move on for today. This is going to be like a short recap. Really quick before I do move on. Shout out to Jaylen Brown again for like those amazing dunks. Now, I don't know if he made more than one or just shout out to you for those dunks. All right, let's move on for today. Please again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me guys what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what the NBA championship home. Okay. Really quick before we do move on to all the other news. My heart goes out to Jerry West, great player, great head coach. He passed away this morning. A lot of great, passing away. To around the world. So yeah, I just want to give my condolences again to Jerry West. All the other have passed away. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But yeah, let's get on some good news. Madden 25. Christian McCaffrey, running back for the Bang Bang 49er gang. Now, I'm not gonna, talk about too much about it, but finally we have a change on the cover of Madden. Enough quarterbacks. We need somebody different from a different position. Running back, linebacker, defenser, lineman, whatever the case may be. Happy for Christian McCaffrey because not other than that, this man has been balling out last season and what he did in the Super Bowl. So, he deserves it. Now, my only guess is, and I'm not just going to sit here and just, blame him or talk about bad, but if he's really good, I'm not saying anything to be mean, but I think next year, he might be bad. Now, I'm not going to sit here and speculate that it will happen or it won't happen, but you guys all know what happens when somebody's on a Madden cover. You all know what happened to Josh Allen. If I'm correct, didn't they change the cover 2 times to 4 times if I'm correct? So yeah. Christian McCaffrey's going to ball out every single year, every single season. Don't, jinx it just because you're on a cover of Madden 25. Don't let that get to your head. Go out there and keep doing what you're doing. But congratulations. Congratulations. You really deserve it. You did amazing this past season. Hopefully you do good years to come. Yeah, congratulations. Now, speaking of, congratulations, there's a lot. Dan Harley did not request the job from the Los Angeles Lakers. Regardless if I'm saying his name right or wrong, but Dan Harley from the Yukon Huskies. If I'm correct, I don't know if I am because I have not been paying attention to this too much because, to be honest, I don't care whoever is the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. If this man got the job as a Los Angeles Lakers Dan Harley, this man will get paid 6 years. He would be a 6-year head coach. 70 million, 7 milli. If I'm correct, that's indeed. As a Lakers head coach, you will get 6 years, 70 million. Lakers head coach. And then if he stayed at UConn, it's a little lower. 6 years too, 32 million. 32 million. Now, what I'm about to tell people here, they might be mad, they might be happy, but I'm here to tell you guys my honest truth and my honest opinion. You guys all know how legit I am. Now, Dan Harley. Again, if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry, but I just had to get it out here before I forget. I'm so happy you did not get the Los Angeles Lakers job. Now, if people are curious, why are you happy he didn't get the job? Wouldn't you want him as a head coach? Isn't he good for your team? To be honest, yes and no. The reason why, yes, because he can be, his own coach on the court. That's what he can do. But if he is not doing what the Lakers want him to do, the crybaby, Anthony Davis, and the whole fan base is going to start hating him. Leave him alone. That's what he needs. People need to leave him alone. I'm glad he stepped down of the offer of the Los Angeles Lakers head coach, 6 years, 70 million. And I'm happy he's going to be staying at UConn for 6 years, 32 million. So, yeah. So there's some pros and some cons. But I'm here to tell you the cons. So, yeah, I'm happy he didn't get the job because last thing we need is every Laker fan bases and the crybaby fan base start saying the Laker head coach sucks. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's doing this and that. Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. Why is he putting all these players on the court when you have these good players over here on the bench? Why are you starting this? Why are you starting that? No, you don't need that. You don't need that criticism. Okay? Let him do what he does. I'm happy he didn't get the job. I'm happy he did not move forward with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm happy he's staying at UConn. He deserves it. Because if he can get more, championships in UConn, he'll just be a better coach. And plus, he's from the East. Why do you think he wants to come to the West? Because, to be honest, I don't think he wants to go out in the West. I don't think he wants to come out here to the West. Or go out there in the West. But to be honest, I don't think he wants. I think he wants to stay in the East. If somebody was like the 76ers or the Knicks called him for a hiring job, I think he will go because it's the East. But the West, I don't think he wants to go out there with the Lakers, Timberwolves, the Jazz. I don't think he wants to go out there. He wants to stay in the East. That's where he is. That's where his home is at. That's what he loves. That's what he loves to do out there. Stay out there in the East. So, again, man, congratulations of staying at UConn and deserve that $32 million 6 years with the UConn. So, Laker fans, don't cry, okay? Because we all know what's going to happen if you guys do hire him. You're going to start talking bad about him when you lose your first game. Now, speaking of coaches, there was some breaking news. I did not see this coming, to be honest. So apparently, Darvin Ham was a Los Angeles Lakers head coach. Then the Lakers fired him. Then apparently there were some rumors of him a few days ago that I talked about. Warriors want him as a side head coach. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Milwaukee Bucks came and swooped him right back. It's going to be Darvin Ham and Doc Rivers. Now, I don't know how that team's going to look next season. From my knowledge of the NBA and my past knowledge of the NBA, this team is not going to look so good. They are going to be knocked out of the finals right before the playoff starts. They're going to be knocked out. They're not even going to make it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's 100% because we haven't seen the whole squad. We don't know who's going to stay. We don't know who's going to go. We're just waiting for next season. We're waiting for this final season to end, and then we'll see where Giannis wants to end up at. There's some speculations of him want to leave Milwaukee to go somewhere like Philadelphia, New York, LA, Miami. Honestly, I would love to see Giannis in a new uniform. So, wherever Giannis goes, I'll go with him. So, you already know that. Yeah. And then there's some other news too. I don't know if this is legit, but I heard it was legit. Russell Westbrook from the Los Angeles Clippers. They waived him. Dang. I don't know if this is true. But if that is true, you're trash on the court. You're so down bad that you had the worst team in franchise history. Sorry. To be honest, they are a worse franchise in NBA history, but you got nothing to show for. They waived you. That is bad. That is bad news. And then you got the honey bun James Harden out here hanging out at parties while he got knocked out in the playoffs. And you waived Russell Westbrook. So, yeah. I don't know if it's true that Russell Westbrook got waived, but what I've been hearing, it might be true, it might not. So you guys can tell me in the comments. So, yeah. I'm forgetting anything, comment down below, but so far, what I've been reading so far and what I've been looking at, doesn't look like I'm forgetting anything. Oh yeah, also, breaking news a few days ago, Pittsburgh Steelers re-signed the head coaching job. I think he's going to stay somewhere around 3-5 year or seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers. To be honest, I don't care. I don't think he even is a Hall of Fame head coach to start out with. First off, I don't think he's even a Super Bowl coach to start out with too. But to be honest, if you guys want to say Pittsburgh is the man for him, you want to say Pittsburgh Steelers, this is your head coach guy. This is the guy that will get you from ground up to the ground, from ground down. You want to start, I forgot what the year was, 3 more years, 6 more years, 5 more years, somewhere around there. And he's going to stay in Pittsburgh for a little while longer. I don't care wherever he ends up. Pittsburgh's not going to do anything in the regular season. They're just going to do what they always do. They're going to do good, and then they're going to fall short. Like every other year. Because apparently Pittsburgh fans say this is their shot, like the Dallas Cowgirls. And the Dallas Cowgirls always mess up at the wrong time, too. To be honest, I'll be so happy if Pittsburgh doesn't even win the Super Bowl next season. I want to be surprised. So yeah, but that's all the news that I got so far. But yeah, But I just want to say for this game here, there was a lot of news that I covered. But I just want to say this for this game here. Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Go out there, show up and show out. Go out there and say, we need to get a win tonight. Go out there and say that the whole NBA is counting on the Dallas Mavericks, or the whole world of the finals, basketball fan base, or fan players, or fan bases are counting on us to win these finals. So let's go out there and do a show. That's what you need to do. And speaking of doing a show, Kyrie Irving, yeah, I'm talking to you. Go out there, show up and show out. Show everybody what you're made of. Go out there and show what people miss watching in the last playoff game against the Timberwolves. So, I want to see that Kyrie Irving. Not the Kyrie Irving that's messing up right now against the Celtics. You're getting flashbacks of you playing in Boston, and Boston fans are booing at you. We all know why Boston fans booing at you, because you played in Boston. You didn't treat Boston fans right. I'm not going to sit here and say that should happen of them booing you, but to be honest, you kind of deserve it. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Jason Tatum, you got to do Jason Tatum things out there. At one point, I saw you had 18 points, if I'm correct. Is that what you finished it off with? To be honest, I didn't even look at the box score of what you had. All I know was Jaylen Brown was cooking in those games. Those two last games where one of them was Dinkus Pinkus, the other one was Drew Holiday. Or not Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown. Who's it going to be tonight? Is it going to be Tatum, Derek White, back to Jaylen Brown, maybe Drew Holiday? Who's it going to be in this game? I would love it to be Mavs. I would love it to be Kyrie Irving and Luka to do the show tonight. But again, guys, I just want to say this loud and clear. If Mavs go down 3-0, it's cooked, finished, washed. And everybody can say this might be one of the worst finals we've ever seen in NBA history. To me, it's not. Even if the Mavs lose, it's still good. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be one of the last finals we ever see until next season. So enjoy it while it lasts. Don't talk bad about it, because you only get basketball almost every other season. But the finals only come around at the end of the season. But again, both of the teams go out there. Both of these fan base cheer hard tonight. And I'll be watching this game. Hopefully I can, come back in the next video and be smiling. So far, I haven't seen no result, no improvement. So we're going to see what Mavs do. We're going to see what Celtics do. It's going to be a great game. Everybody have fun. Everybody tell me in the comments of what you guys think about tonight. And tell me what all about the other trades. And tell me what you guys think about Madden cover. And who else do you guys think? Yeah. Speaking of news, one more thing that I have to say. Now, I don't know if it's legit or this is just a troll. But apparently, I'm just going to say this out the blue. I don't care if anybody wants to laugh at me or not. But I just point stuff out. Apparently, they're going to release a PlayStation 6 before they bring GTA 6 into the game. Or into a video game. And apparently, there's going to be a GTA 7 before they talk about GTA 6. Make that make sense to me. You're going to bring PlayStation 6 when we had a PS5. Somewhere in December, if I'm correct. And you're in GTA 5's been out for what? 13 years, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. Don't care. But you want to talk about GTA 7 before you have GTA 6 for everybody around the world to play? I don't know how that makes sense. What are we going to do? Are we going to skip GTA 6 and go to GTA 7? I already know that number's not adding up. You need to play GTA 6 to play GTA 7. You need to follow the story mode characters, see where they end up. We might have new story mode characters for GTA 6. I don't know. I don't care. I'm mentioning it now. I don't know why they're gonna make a GTA 7 or a GTA 6. Speaking of making them before, why are you making a PS6? Now, to be honest, it looks like a PS4 to me. I don't know if that's even the right console, but I'm just saying that does not look right. I just want to say that loud and clear. I think it was a funny thing. So, yeah. A lot of news from NBA, NFL, and video game topics. Again, guys, that is it from me. Please again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and please tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is. And tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA Finals home. So then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.